Hi, my name is Seth Albertus, and I'm the lead developer to the game Darkness in a Crowd. Today I will be running you through the core mechanics revolving around the puzzle and battle elf systems of the game. You'll start out the game with little to no introduction, simply throwing you into the very beginning of a short puzzle to help guide you along the way. Here you will learn the basics of the leveling up system, along with the very beginnings of the power-up system, unlocking your very first ability, Double Jump. With this, you also have a chance to level up your stats with 4 extra points to start out with. These will help shape the way you play the game throughout the course of the story. I like to stick with damage. There will be occasional pickups too as you go throughout the game. These will be called spirit points. Spirit points will be spent primarily as a means to harm your enemies, rather than necessary abilities to help you progress throughout the game. As you progress throughout the game, you will begin to notice more and more the need to unlock different abilities, whether it be in terms of earth, fire, or air. Different tasks will be activated too in order to help guide you along your way. Most of the time, the instructions can be seen in the top right corner. For the most part, talking to the floating head should save the game for you as well. Here's where you'll encounter your very first enemy. These enemies are extremely weak. Pop-ups for the most part should help introduce different styles of fighting. You can only attack your enemies when their health bar appears. You can also see their level on the far left, their name in the top center, and their cooldown under their health. The cooldown will help you tell when they're about to attack. There are many different types of enemies too. This here will be the very first time you encounter a Big Speckle. Big Speckles are much like the regular ones, except their stats are boosted with usually one downfall. With the Big Speckle, it's their cooldown that gets majorly affected. You can see the Big Speckle as your very first mini-boss. In most fights there will be many chances to manipulate the playing grounds. Here you're able to raise the beanstalk in order to get past them. You'll also see upon death you go to the nearest checkpoint. The map stays the same. However, the enemies respawn where they last saved. After defeating the Big Speckle, you'll see your very first slime. Slimes are faster than Speckles and don't really jump. The physics system is a system set in place which calculates your speed, weight, and collision power with every object you interact with. This determines whether or not the object falls apart. In this case, there will be many different ways in order to continue throughout the story without keeping one set path. Afterwards will be the very first time you experience the green lighting system. This also helps contribute to the puzzle aspects of the game. In this mode, you're supposed to turn each of the 4 lights green in order to continue on throughout the game. In this case, it'll raise a bridge. With the bridge raised, and with your newfound powers, you'll have another chance to defeat another Big Speckle, along with 2 smaller Speckles. With all of the enemies out of the way, we're going to take a moment to check out what different abilities they are with our 2 skill points. You'll see with these points there's not much you can do. Certain abilities cost more points than others, and others will also require different level capabilities. With Triple Jump, or Tunikin, you'll need to be level 6 and have 3 points. This generator here is power and a gate that's blocking our path. With that out of the way, we should be able to continue on with the story. Inside of this cave there will be a Big Speckle and a spawner. Big Speckle is probably here just to protect the spawner, but the spawner will continuously shoot out different smaller Speckles as long as you're near it. After defeating both the spawner and all the Speckles, you'll now have 3 upgrade points. The upgrade points will allow you to get the move Tunikin if you so choose, or you can continue saving up for the next one in the fire. That has been a basic run through of the core mechanics revolving around the puzzle and battle systems of the game. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the game.